Hello and welcome to episode 202 of Gunner Scott's favorite podcast, Whammy Award-winning Fedcast, the Fox News of the IWC, coming to you from inside the Fed Zone. My name is Stephen, with me as always,
Justin.
And we're here to talk to you about the wacky world of wrestling for the week of August 22nd, 2016.
We're liars who lie.
Yeah.
Because we said we weren't going to do this on a Tuesday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then we went through it and went, oh,
right.
Wait, the only day we can do it is on a Tuesday.
Right. Well, I mean, next week we're going to ruin everything, so,
Yeah.
So programming note for next week, we're going to be doing this show Monday.
Guaranteed.
Yes, there is no way around it, because as I've mentioned many times, I work in a comic book shop, and this weekend in Toronto is next weekend is Fan Expo. For retailers like myself, it starts on Tuesday for us. I know it starts on Thursday for you regular folks, but for us it's Tuesday, so I will not have a free life until the next Monday. So the only way we can do this show is Monday. So we won't even be talking about Raw.
I think it might be the first episode we don't have a Raw.
No, I'm sure we've done others. This episode will be just to keep our streak going.
Yeah.
And I know we've done that before. So I'm sure this has happened before.
So cool. We have a lot to talk about and not a lot of time to get there.
We really do.
We will be burning through a lot of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
TNA.
Yes.
Lashley. Aaron Rex.
Yeah.
Aaron Rex.
Aaron Rex.
Facing off backstage.
Mm-hmm.
Little heat.
Yeah.
We'll get to that later.
Mm-hmm.
Storm, starting off the show.
Mm.
Calling one William Patrick Corgan Jr. Esquire up to the ring.
First time I wanted to kill me some fucking some James Storm.
Yeah.
You don't put hands on my boy.
So he calls him out. He's mad because, if you look at the footage last week, the bell rang. He super kicked Bobby Lashley. He should have won the match.
Mm-hmm.
Had to get
You would think.
Brian Hebner had to get JB out of the ring. There was a whole thing.
Yeah.
Match happened. He lost. Billy Corgan says this is much like, listen, you lost. I don't know what to tell you.
Is this your first pro wrestling match you've ever seen? Because this happens a lot, actually.
Yeah, wins and losses.
Yeah.
You lost.
Yeah.
And then he did the mistake of, let's not piss off the angry, drunk Southern gentleman by going, well, maybe you just can't win the big one. Oh, that's good. That's a good thing, Billy.
Billy, I love
smart.
you. I love you, but that's dumb. That's dumb. He's a very large Southern gentleman who also happens to be drunk. Not a good move.
Don't piss off a drunk cowboy.
Yeah.
That's
a rule one, man. Have you ever seen a Western? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So he puts hands on him.
Mm.
Security comes in.
Mm-hmm.
There's a hammer involved.
Yeah.
He tells him that if he ever sees him again, he's going to smash his pumpkin.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'm taking points off of that one. That's not a good remark.
Billy, as Storm is leaving, Billy suspends him indefinitely.
Yep.
Says, get out of here, you crazy bastard.
So is he done with TNA again?
Well, there's a whole thing where, if we're getting into spoilies territory, there's a later on episode, I guess untaped, where he's just like, I'm out of here, screw you guys, and then the internet was like, the dirt sheets were like, oh, is he done? And but then there's like conflicting reports, he might be done, or this might just be all part of the storyline.
So essentially we don't know.
So we don't know.
Fair enough.
We don't know.
That's cool.
If he is done, he's done. If he's not done, he's not done. Like I said, if you're smart,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
all your boys
are in one place.
They're still in Florida. They're still in Orlando, even.
I mean,
they're just not in the impact zone.
I know you tried it, and something happened that you haven't talked about, but, I mean, give it another shot, man. Look at Bobby Roode. Like, you could do Beer Money 2.0, and no one would question it.
Well, at this point, I'd rather they didn't.
Well, I know. Glorious is just that, but,
Yeah.
In the future.
Yeah, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Mike and Moose in the back, and
talking
about how he's going to beat up Eddie Edwards.
Because,
Cut the James Storm leaving, he's mad.
Mm.
The match with Eddie Edwards and Moose is the first match of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Decent enough match.
Yeah.
Moose gets the win.
Mm-hmm.
Jade and Maria in the back.
Yep.
Them talking like, you better, because
she's
good, right? And Gail's good, so it's just like, you actually have to go out there and beat her. Don't try anything funny, because if you do, you don't get a shot at the knockout title ever again.
So, somebody got to try something.
Match happens. Decent match.
Yeah,
Gail
fine.
and Jade are good.
Yeah.
You know,
Not
Gail
gonna
wins
complain.
via DQ because of Sienna.
Mm-hmm.
And then Maria says, "Oh, well, you're never going to get a shot again, Gail." I'm like, but she won the match.
Yeah.
They even said it on commentary.
Yeah.
By disqualification.
Somebody gonna have to say something.
So I'm sure that'll be covered.
Yeah.
Lashley in the back with Mandrews, DJZ, and Braxton Sutter. Again, Braxton Sutter is not an X Division wrestler.
No.
He's got too many muscles.
Yeah.
He's too big of a gentleman to be an X Division wrestler.
To be fair, your X Division champion is a monster.
Well, no, but we cover why he wanted that belt.
Yes.
Just to have it.
Yes. Or
and to
in
quote,
the future,
to
we
quote
have something
unquote
else.
rip the heart out of the X Division because he's like, fuck you and your little shitty title.
Yeah.
This means nothing to me.
You little tiny bitches.
So he's not an X Division guy. That's fine. Now I get that this is all predicated on...
It is a no limits division, right?
It used to be. That's the thing, it used to be.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm getting at. Like, I get that Samoa Joe is one of, like, the top names when you think of the X Division belt.
in a world where he can move like a cruiserweight, I don't think that should be the reason.
Well, my whole thing is that they've made this clear that in the last 5 years, this is a cruiserweight title now. Either that or a literal
it's a
Money in the
stone
Bank
more so than anything. Yeah, it's the Money in the Bank title.
But you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
So, whatever.
Or maybe even the Gift of the Gods, if you will.
Yeah. So, DJZ.
Yes.
Braxton Sutter, Spud, who wasn't in that segment because he's a bad guy.
Yes.
And Mandrews all have a match. And I guess the idea is the winner of this match, I guess, gets a future shot at the X Division title. Unofficial. Unofficial.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say in a world where what Lashley does later on of like, okay, so where are we standing with this? Oh, no, wait, no, he says where it stands, and I believe I yelled at the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get to that.
So DJZ wins the match. Again, decent match. I do like the whole dynamic between Braxton and Spud.
Yeah.
Spud has braces now, and he tried to take out Braxton's teeth. And
yeah. That's a feud I'd like to see going forward. Leave the X Division out of it.
Yeah. Billy and Dixie in the back. What are we going to do about Lashley? He's out of control.
This was funny. It was like, what did you do with James Storm? You remember him threatening me, right? Oh yeah. We can't focus on that. We need to focus. I'm like, so why'd you bring it up?
Yeah.
Like, it was a very awkward moment.
Because
even
the
though
thing
it was
with
like
Dixie
3 seconds,
is
it was
like,
so awkward.
The thing with Dixie is she goes way back with James Storm.
Yeah.
But it's just like, again, I get it. It's wrestling. You can't remember everything.
Yeah.
And you got to forget a lot of things. But I'm like, we're still talking about the guy who tried to murder Mickie James.
Yeah.
By literally throwing her on the train track.
Well, no, because he supposedly explained that away by being like, I wasn't myself. I didn't have my smile. Yeah. You remember that? You know, he cut the.
Sorry, I almost murdered a woman.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, again, you could just have a Shawn Michaels "I lost my smile" promo, and you're good to go.
But Shawn Michaels never tried to murder a woman that we know of.
Exactly, he did a lot of drugs. I mean, I may have read Sonny's book, and she didn't say at any point he tried to kill her.
There might have been a couple dead hookers along the way.
I would almost bet money on it, really, but you know, there was a lot of drugs, and frankly, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and X-Pac weren't exactly helping the matter with the drugs. So,
yeah, I don't know.
Leaving poor Trips to clean up the mess.
Clean up crew.
Mm-hmm.
EC3.
Yes.
Rex and Drew.
Yeah.
He calls out Drew, and they go back and forth, and he accepts his challenge and all that. And then Aaron Rex comes out and says, "Oh, that's great. You guys are having a match. I'm the special guest referee."
Okay.
So if you're going to have a match, winner gets the shot at Bound for Glory.
Yay!
Aaron Rex is your special guest referee.
Good for you, Aaron.
I think that match happens this week.
I believe so.
Lashley and Eli Drake in the back because Eli Drake wants his belt back.
Dummy. Yeah.
But I did like at the end of this, as Lashley's leaving the segment, he comes across Sienna and looks at her, and she's like, "Don't even think about it."
Nice callback, though.
Yeah. Because he's eyeing her title, like, straight up.
Yeah.
Because he wants them all, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was a nice little, it's a clever little
it's
thing.
good.
The Hardys.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff is officially broken. Wearing the same fucking...
He's wearing Matt's gimmicks from, like, Royal Rumble 2006 or some such shit.
Like, robe
thing.
He's also nuts.
Yeah.
Now he's got his face kind of weirdly painted, and
it's. I mean, his eyes. He's got like the white contacts, so it doesn't look like he has eyes anymore.
Yeah.
And apparently he's dripping in goo. That's a thing we're doing. It's fine. At least he's all in now.
Yeah. At least he's all in. Took him a while, but at least he's all in.
Mm-hmm.
Eli Drake is going to call Lashley up, but then Shira answers.
Mm-hmm.
They have a match for some weird reason, and then Eli Drake wins.
Okay. Remember everything I said about, use Mahabali Shira for the untapped market thing? Let's not. Let's if we're going to do that, let WWE do it, because they can do it better.
Yeah.
Because this is sad. I don't want to see this guy anymore.
Yeah.
I give him to WWE. Give him to Ring of Honor. Give him to somebody who's
give
not
him
gonna,
to somebody else.
Yeah, give him to somebody who's not going to treat him like he's a poo.
Yeah,
because frankly, that's what they're doing with him. I'm not even sure his accent is normally that strong, but
like they're just like lay it on.
Yeah,
bud.
he's leaning on it. He's definitely leaning on it, whether it is that strong or isn't. But he's definitely leaning on it. So no, I'm out. He doesn't need to be a cartoon character.
Maybe we don't make WWE though, because they also tend to cartoon their minorities.
All right, let's go with Ring of Honor then, shall we?
Yeah.
Plus he's a decent enough worker. I think he could do well there.
Plus he'll learn.
Yeah.
Lashley Dixie in the back.
Mm-hmm.
With Billy, and they're just like, you better go out there. You meet me out there. I got something to say about these titles. Segment happens.
Yeah.
Basically says, yeah.
These titles are bitches. And throws them away.
Throws the King of the Mountain. Throws the King of the Mountain title down. Throws the X Division title down. Says, these belts don't matter. This is the only belt that matters. So
he wanted to unify it all. Like, that was his whole thing.
Make it all one big belt.
Yeah, like, this is all one big belt. And I'm like, well, that's an interesting idea. I don't agree with it necessarily, but in a world where they're a really tiny company, it's not a terrible idea.
You need a secondary title.
You do, but they could build one later on. I was like, in a world where they have these titles that are frankly being dragged through the mud, it's not the worst idea I've ever heard.
Now I'm fine with getting rid of the King of the Mountain title.
Yeah, because that was nothing to begin with.
And spoilies,
yeah,
they totally did that.
Yeah, because you can see them just sort of going, yeah, that's nothing.
And that will be happening very, very soon. They'll be announcing that on your TV.
Immediately.
Now, from what I read, it's a very interesting belt of what the rules are going to be.
Okay.
So we'll get to that when we get to that.
All right.
But it will no longer be King of the Mountain. It'll be something else.
All right, fair enough.
X Division title, they made quite clear, sticking around.
Yes.
And they're going to make a tournament, I'm sure.
But that's the thing.
Someone will be named.
That's what angered me. Because Lashley throwing it down, going, this title means a bitch. Billy Corgan just coming to the screen and going, well, Bobby Lashley obviously vacated this title. No, he didn't. He said the title was bullshit. That's not vacating it.
Well, it kind of is. It's non-verbal.
He needs to be saying, I don't want this shit. He needs to say that.
I think it's quite clear he doesn't want it when he threw it on the ground.
No.
Like he was the Lonely Island, all right?
Nice pull. But saying this thing... topical. Saying this thing is bullshit isn't saying I don't want it anymore. It's saying
really?
This thing
is bullshit, but I still want it. I still totally want it.
I've seen it many times.
Yeah, but he's made it quite clear he never wanted it in the first place.
I don't... Well, yeah.
He just wanted it because they wouldn't
had to have it.
These little vanilla midgets wouldn't have it.
I just think it could have been like... It wasn't so obvious as to, like, obviously he vacated it, because I don't remember hearing him saying, I don't want this
I hear Robert H. Lashley hereby vacate the X Division title.
Maybe not in an asshole way like that, but yes, I do need something a little more of like, I don't want this piece of shit, as opposed to
I need more
this
than
thing...
I don't want this garbage.
No,
get it away from me.
He didn't say I don't want it. He just said this thing means
but
nothing.
He threw it on the ground.
So what?
That is the physical definition of I don't want something.
No, it's not.
When have you ever threw something on the ground because you wanted it?
A ball. You throw it on the ground and bounce it back up.
Yeah, but the ball returns to you. You realize that's the exchange.
Not always. Sometimes the fucking thing hits your foot and it goes flying away, so fuck you.
I don't think you've thought this analogy through.
I haven't thought the analogy through. You fucking came at me with it right now. I haven't, like, sit there and worked out notes of, like, okay, I think he's going to ask me this for an analogy. No.
You threw something on the ground.
I guarantee you there is something you throw on the ground. A mattress.
Then you lay upon it.
Then you lay upon it. Maybe he was going to lay upon the fucking title, but Billy Corgan snatched it out of his hand before he could.
Like, I had a whole thing planned, Bill.
Yeah.
What the
Bill,
hell?
come on, man.